Alright guys, can someone solve this problem? 3x squared plus 5 equals 2.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah?
Oh, here comes the ghetto kid trying to act smart and nerdy.
Jake, that's enough! Let Michael answer! I understand your concerns, but you gotta ignore these comments.
But it's not fair. They're treating me differently just because I'm a different race?
Michael. What can I say? You know what? I'll talk to the students involved, but that's the most I can do.
Hong Kong is a bustling city. It is all a city we're proud to reside in. However, in this city, not everyone has a chance to thrive.
Inequality can be considered as an unfair game mechanic that keeps certain groups from progressing.
That's right, which brings us to the main point of this video. The 10th SDG goal aims to reduce inequalities within and among countries. It recognizes inequality as a significant obstacle for sustainable development and aims to promote equal opportunities for all.
And this does not only relate to any other skit that we did earlier, relating back to ethnic inequality, but also applies to age, sex and disability or any other status.
This links to 10 main sub-goals, which will all inclusively lead to sustainable development once alleviated. They range from many aspects of inequality, from decreasing transaction costs for migrant remittances to ensuring equal opportunities for all races. However, in the context of Hong Kong, one of these aspects of inequality is especially applicable, which is the wealth disparity.
Although bustling and vibrant certainly embody the Hong Kong spirit, we can look at the city in another way, the city of disparity. Did you know that there's 112 billionaires in Hong Kong? To put that into perspective, that's more than any other Asian city in the world, only second to New York. Same time, nearly 21% of the 7 million residents live under the poverty line. However, this isn't just a Hong Kong problem. The richest 10% of the global population earned 52% of the total global income, while the poorest 50% earned just a measly 8.5%.
Visualizing the discrimination of ethnicity and wealth disparity, there are also various of other pressing problems which interlink with reduced inequalities. Number 1. Women's inequality is another prevalent issue, with over 1 out of 3 women still facing physical or sexual violence at least once throughout their lifetime. Number 2. People with disabilities often face barriers to education, employment, healthcare, and social participation. Marginalized communities may lack access to clean water, sanitation, healthcare, education, and other essential services.
This goal is all about creating a world where everyone has a fair shot at success, regardless of their background or circumstances. It's about breaking down the barriers which hold people back and ensuring equal opportunity for all, as it's crucial for sustainable development.
So let's get excited about reduced inequalities. It has the power to transform lives, strengthen communities, and build a better future for all.
If we work together, we can achieve so much more.
Reduced inequalities creates the conditions for more sustainable and inclusive development.
So let's make it happen! So, how can you alleviate the global issues that we mentioned so that this global issue comes to full fruition, ensuring an inclusive future for all?
Now you can make an individual impact by being aware. Get a grasp on the various inequalities which persist in this world and make sure to spread the information among people around you. You will be surprised to see how much people this information can actually reach. This can then encourage you and other individuals to take action.
This can be through donating to charity, reducing the wealth inequality gap for those under the poverty line by providing healthcare, shelter, and social participation. This also includes promotional material and campaigns, mobilizing the entire society to rally for the cause.
This can also instigate support on a national and worldwide level. And further on that topic, this goal further calls for global support and cooperation, in which developed countries have to lend a helping hand to alleviate the poverty induced in third world countries.
While gaining awareness for this SDG, while you're at it, you might as well gain an all-inclusive awareness of all the goals. All of them contribute to the betterment of society, aiming to make the world a more sustainable place for humans to live. and biodiversity to thrive simultaneously.
As we move on, it's vital to get a grasp of the various inequalities which persist in order to make the conditions of achieving sustainability through this goal more feasible. Vast gaps in wealth, opportunity, and access to basic rights and services divide societies and hold back human progress. The 10th Sustainable Development Goal calls on all nations to reduce inequality within and among countries. This is not just a moral imperative, but a practical necessity. Inequality slows economic growth, breeds social unrest, and prevents millions from reaching their full potential.
But inequality is not inevitable. It is a human creation that can be undone through human action. By implementing progressive policies, investing in education and healthcare, and promoting inclusive economic growth, and empowering disadvantaged groups, we can build a more equal world. It will take commitment from governments, businesses, civil society, and every individual, but the rewards will be immense: more stable and prosperous societies, unleashed human capital, and a more unprejudiced world for all.
So let's come together and take action for a better world. A world full of true equality and opportunity.
A world where your circumstances at birth don't determine your life's trajectory.
It won't be easy, but the responsibility of reducing inequality revolves around every one of us. So let's get to work in creating a more sustainable and equitable future for all of us. Together, we can build a more
Equitable
And a more prosperous
world for all.
I have summoned all of you today to announce a public service in our school. We have announced the indefinite suspension of big John chocolates. Oh my god!
Let's get it.
So we have a spider and we have a man. What does that mean for Spider-Man?
It's about breaking down the barriers.
Let's get excited about reducing.
So, how can you alleviate global issues? Definition. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. We have announced the indefinite suspension of Jake John. What's the name?
Has the power to transform lives, strengthen communities, and build a better future for all.
Sorry.